Right, morning everyone. It is like 5:10 in the morning. We are heading up to Driftland in approximately the next 10-15 minutes. I've never been to Driftland before. It's quite a trek. It's 3.5 hours drive. I'm not driving, the 13's not going up with us. Friend's driving up, Michael. So should be a good trip out. Obviously never been there before, so I don't really know what to expect, but I've heard good things, and obviously it's BDC, so it always tends to be pretty impressive. Not really sure what the place is laid out like or where to sit or anything like that, so it could be a bit like give and take. I'm not really sure where to record from, but I'll try my best. This is not like a review of the BDC or anything like that. It's more of a review of a trip to Driftland, so if anyone's fancying a trip up there, just to kind of give you an idea of what it's going to be like when you're there and what the place like has there, like facilities wise. I've heard the cafe's mint, so we'll see what it's like when I get there, because everybody loves food, let's be serious. So Michael should be here in the next 5 minutes, so I'll do a bit of recording on the way, see if we see any cool cars, and then I'll get some footage when we get there and you can see what it's like and what the place is all about. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Right, so we're on our way to Driftland. Michael, my main man,
Hello.
He's driving us all the way up here, so we're halfway here now. Well, a bit further than that, as you can see. We're now in Scotland by the Forth Bridge, and we're not far off, so I'll do a bit more recording when we get there. I'll see you all soon. Right, so we're here in Driftland in Scotland. It took us like 3 hours to get here.
3 hours 45.
3 hours 45 minutes to get here. I wasn't driving, I was just getting chauffeured around like usual. We're here a little bit later than warm up, so we've missed a little bit of the warm up, but we're going to go over now, get sat down and try and catch some of the footage for you. So I hope you enjoy. Good afternoon, everyone. Obviously, as you can clearly see, I'm back home. Sorry about the lighting, it is getting dark. It is now nearly 10 o'clock. It is literally 5 minutes away from 10 o'clock, so it's been quite a long day. I've been absolutely soaked today because it rained, but overall it's been an absolutely incredible day up at Driftland. Just move the camera a bit. Where do I start? You've obviously watched most of the footage by this point. The place is incredible. The staff are incredible. The Scottish people are absolutely incredible. I mean, so nice, polite, kind. We were a bit lost when I first got there. Couldn't even find the toilets. Just asked anyone random, and everyone was quite happily to point you in the right direction, show you around, tell you where stuff was. You couldn't ask for more, really. The staff at the track, super nice, helpful, point you in the right direction, always happy to help. They had pretty good stalls because, I mean, anybody who's been down to the Teesside BDC will know that there's literally only the BDC stall that is selling anything. But today they had a BDC stall, they had a Monster Energy stall which wasn't selling anything, but as you can quite clearly see, yeah, they were dishing them out like they were going out of fashion. And then they had the Driftland stall and a Minty Fresh stall. So you can't really go to a drift event, let's be serious, without buying swag. So I've done a buy, so I'm going to show you what I managed to pick up at Driftland today. So I'll start with the bag of goodies. So started off with Minty Fresh. Obviously, Minty Fresh, I will put a link in the bio for their stuff. As always, I've already got their stuff on my car. It is absolutely class. It lasts forever. I've had the sticker on there for nearly 4.5 years and it hasn't even started peeling. So I got a sticker, air fresheners, because obviously you've got to be fresh. A few other stickers, kind enough to throw a sticker in with the purchase. Some more stickers there. That one is absolutely badass. Pretty girl and awesome text. So what more can you ask for, really? What else did I get off Minty Fresh? I got one of their black t-shirts with the standard Minty Fresh logo on. It was a steal. I think it was only about 18 quid at their stall, so you didn't even have to pay postage. Absolute winner, because nobody likes to pay postage. Cheeky lanyard for the keys, because I have a Project Tokyo one on, but sadly it is absolutely minging because I dropped it in a tub of brake fluid the other week because I'm doing some upgrades on the car at the minute. I will talk you through them at the end of the video. So that was the little bits of swag off Minty Fresh. As always, good quality, and it's awesome to see stuff like that at the track, so you can actually buy something when you're there, even if it's just to remember the event by. So yeah, happy with that. Also went down to the Driftland stall and got the Driftland UK sticker for the car. Obviously, nice memento that I managed to get the Driftland, so on my bucket list, so why the hell not? The Driftland and Low Origin fitment police. I mean, yeah, my car didn't really have exceptional fitment on the last video, as you're probably well aware, but I'm going to talk you through what I've been up to and you'll understand totally why I've got a fitment police sticker now. So also got the don't be a sticker, because let's be serious, that's what everyone keeps saying to us when I'm in the car. But, you know, I'm never going to learn, so I might as well embrace it. It is what it is. So that was my few purchases for the day. And obviously, I went to the car because I was told such good things about the car. The prices were pretty good. And the cheesy chips looked exceptional. I just had just a pretty bland tray of chips. But, I mean, they taste nice. The burgers looked unbelievable. But I wasn't massively hungry, so you'll have to try them out for yourself. But the place is built for purpose, so the cafe's huge compared to most of the little tracks you go to, like Carton tracks. The toilets, absolutely massive. There's loads of room. You don't have to queue for like 25 minutes like the Portaloo specials at most of the tracks. And then the car park is pretty flat, but it's gravelly, so you've got to kind of adapt to that. Just depends what your car you're in. If I took the 13, might have been a bit of an issue, because obviously now it is exceptionally low, so probably would have took the bumper off. But there was some pretty low MX-5s and stuff, as you can see in the video. So yeah, it's not bad. But overall, Driftland was amazing. I'd strongly recommend it to anyone. So if you're into drifting and you want to go check it out, hit up obviously Driftland. I know they have a few practice days. They've got the Scottish Drift Championship there and also the British Drift Championship. So try one of them out. Honestly, it was an incredible day. We just went up for the day, but next year we're planning on going to make a full weekend of it because it was that good. Strongly recommend it to anyone. Right, that brings us to the next thing. As you're quite aware, I haven't posted for a while. There's a few reasons behind that. When I looked at the footage that was left of the other cars from the last drift day I was at, truthfully there wasn't enough good footage to justify a video, so I've just held off on that. Didn't want to just put crap out there just to occupy time, and obviously people don't want to just watch crap, so moved on from that. What I have been doing is I've been doing upgrades to the car. So the car has been out of drifting for probably about 4 weeks now while it's been getting upgrades. Upgrades consist of extended bottom arms, modified the tie rods, spaced the tie rods out, and the Z32 brake conversion, which I had to fully rebuild as well from scratch, so it was a bit of a pain. It's been a lot of work, but it stops incredibly well now. The car it's on point. I've got a bit extra lock off the modified bottom arms, and I've got a lot more canvas, so it's improved the contact patch on full lock. So it needs a lot of setting up doing, but I've also been buying roll cage door bars, so maybe a bit of twinning in the future. And also I have bought a new race subframe because mine has a slight kink in it off a minor crash when I first got the car. So I'm going to get everything lined up on the car, get it set up nicely, four-wheel line it, and get it ready for the track. The appearance of the car is changing massively. I have put some work tube line deep dish wheels on the back. They took some getting in there. They weren't fitting at all. I have lowered the car probably another 30mm, so it's sitting extremely low now. It rubs the tires, but I mean it looks sick. It drives class. You can't really complain. Style, it is what it is, isn't it? But the car drives good still, so I can't really argue. Just enjoying how it looks as well as how it drives. What else have I done? I think that's about it. The stickers are going. It might be a bit sad for some people. I'm absolutely heartbroken that the stickers are going. The flames were cool, but they're peeling everywhere. I can't deny it. I can't pick it up, can't put it down. I cut the stickers in my own room at home, and let's be serious, you can tell when you get up close to the car they're not extremely good quality. They're not representing the brands that I've got on the car very well. So the car is getting rebranded. There is a design. I already have the design. It's getting cut by a company called Driftland. I'll put a link in the bio for them and in the description. If you want any vinyl work, just give them a hit up. They'll also do the design work as well. So if you're like me and you don't really have a massive amount of time to do like design work and stuff like that, then if you just hit them up, tell them roughly what you want, give them a picture or something that you want, they will do you a design, and then you can say yes, no, maybe, I don't know. But very helpful, massively, and they did it for an unbelievably good price, so I can't argue with that. It was a lot easier than messing around cutting it again. So I'm going to have a more professional look to the car. It will represent the brands a bit better, because obviously most of the brands were just like friends, companies and stuff like that. Like Death for Glory was the main brand on the side of the car. Lee is an exceptional guy and his brand is unbelievably great, and I absolutely love the products they produce. And it wasn't a sponsorship, it was more like a good faith thing. It's always been good to me, so try to represent him. It's been the same this time around. I'm going to be keeping the Death for Glory look on the side. Also Project Toge, they will be in the lineup again. They won't be necessarily as much on the side, but they're going to have a big piece on the back and a big piece on the front of the car. And there will also be a new edition, well, two new editions, obviously Driftnuts, because they are making a massive amount of stickers for the car, and there will also be the addition of Dodgem Squad. I'll put a link in the description for all of the brands if you want any new products or anything like that. Just give them a hit up, see what they're all about. I mean, follow them on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I'm sure they'll love some media attention, stuff like that. Just If you're into the drift scene, you're probably going to love what they do anyway, so you're probably already quite aware of them. But that's about it for now. I am planning on recording the sticker installation because I am going to do it myself, the full vinyl job on the car. It's a big job. It's probably going to take about 3 or 4 of us to do because it is a full decal kit, front to back. It's massive. I'm dreading it, to be honest, but it'll be fun. So I'm going to record that so you can see, give you some tips on how to stick them on, learn from my mistakes on the first go, and maybe save yourself some money along the road. I have recorded the brake conversion, but the camera was having a bit of a fit, so I don't know if that'll pull together into a video, but I'll definitely try and pull something together out of it for you. So if you just watch this space, there will be big things coming. And then at August, bank holiday, I will not be drifting. Sadly, my friend Michael, who took me to Driftland today, is getting into drifting in a big way. He's committed to buying an MX-5 practice car, and we're going to go take that up to Teesside Autodrome for the practice day. We're going to see if we can get set up and just throw some massive skids in it, and I'm going to record him, so there will be a video from it, but it'll be more about him and probably me trying to teach him very badly how to do drifting, and we'll see how it goes from there. But it's obviously a practice day for him, and it'll give people a chance to see what I didn't record when I did my first drift day. So the things that a lot of people miss out on, like the backwards entries into corners because you're a bit ambitious, and the clipping the tyre wall because you're really ran out of talent and stuff like that. So it'll give you a more of a fresh opinion of like beginning drifting and what it's like. So hopefully you'll all enjoy that. Thanks for watching if you got to this point. Awesome. See you soon. Enjoy, and remember, if you want any more information on the car or you just want to see the car, follow me on Instagram. It's project_S13, and there is plenty of updates on there of what's happening with the car if you want to see how it's looking. I will be trying to keep this more up to date now because I've got a bit more free time. So awesome. Thanks very much. I'll see you later.